All right, what is going on YouTube today? We're going to showcase another beautiful listing, and we're located out in Lilburn, Georgia. So I'd like to welcome everybody back. It is Jarvis, your favorite bearded agent. And right now we're looking at the access to this here particular listing we're going to take a look at, and it is a bit of a slope. So you come in, you come up, there's your neighbor's house, and we're looking at an all brick home. All right, and today, as always, I want to know your guys' thoughts and opinions on this here particular property as we pan across the landscaping right here. It looks like they had at some point some type of in-ground irrigation, or they still do have it. And I want to know what you guys think about this here home, okay? When do you think this house was built? And you know what, I'm not even gonna let you guys wait too long as we take a look at the landscaping out here. Nice big tree. Very quiet neighborhood out here in Lilburn, Georgia as well. This here home was built in 1997. And we're gonna take a look at this here particular property. We're gonna tour it and see the upgrades that they did make. Now, today we're gonna be touring about 5,544 interior space today, okay? Now, I'm gonna go ahead and take a walk inside. Let me know what you guys think as we first enter the property here. So right now, we got like smoke alarms going off everywhere. So immediately coming into the house, the stairs do greet you, and they are offset a little bit. You do have a foyer, tall foyer in here. That is your foyer light fixture with your recessed lighting and tray ceiling design. Tall doors. This is a view of the door that we just came in. So as I stated, this home was built in 1997. We do have some cubbies here on the left and the right for some storage or some type of artwork. This appears to be an office in here that they had this frost door closing off too. You got a bay window right here as well. So there is fresh painted here, obviously. Okay, a little fancy chandelier. All right, now coming into the house, you can come in and obviously you could go upstairs, but we're gonna finish touring the first floor. But you come in, you come to the left. There's only one way to progress in the house, and that's straightforward. All right, and there's a door right here to the left. And the AC is not on in here, so it is quite warm. That is the basement. We'll check that out in a hot second. Then right over here to the right, could be used as a bedroom here. You do have a closet right here. I believe so. Let's double check. Oh, it's kind of stuck and I don't want to force it, but I'm assuming that's a closet. This room right here, this door is a pass through for the bathroom. So it's a pass through to the hallway. So I would just say that this would be a bedroom. You do have your recessed lighting there as well, along with your fixture. And this is the view out of this here room, okay? So interesting layout for sure so far. So we're gonna pass through the pass-through bathroom, all right? And that is the pattern that these pendant fixtures leave on the vanity sink, which looks pretty cool. It looks pretty neat. And this is a full bath. So you got your shower head there, very large shower, okay? And that tile actually has some type of like design on it. I don't know if you guys can see it. So it has like some type of texturing inside of the tile, that's pretty neat. I haven't seen that before. That's pretty cool. So I'll close that back. Okay. So coming out of here, that immediately brings us into the kitchen area. Now, coming into the kitchen, everything basically just opens up, okay? So this is over to the right. You have your cabinets here, your cabinets with this green color theme. You got your recessed lighting. You got your very nice globe fixtures here as well. So wall to wall, you've got cabinets on this first floor. A very, very large island. So we'll come all the way back over here. This serves almost like a dining area, I would say, because you got this cool, funky, basically like a perpendicular bulb fixture here. That is pretty neat. And you got your glass cabinets here as well. So very cool, very unique ambiance or theme that they're giving to this house. You know, if I were to just drop you in here right now, I don't think you would say this house was built in 1997. So there's a view at the pool through this window here with this this bench right here, seating area. And then you have your fridge. And then you have, on the back side of this large island, you have a glass storage case. All right, so as opposed to having a recess there, you have extra storage space where you could put things and such, okay? So like I said, you got your fridge right here to the left. Very long kitchen layout, but it is very wide. I know it comes across as even longer on the camera, but it is very long. The dishwasher matches in with the cabinets a little bit here, as you can see there. And immediately over to the left, within the island, you do have this cool, fancy microwave with the flip down. That's the first I've seen that. Okay, automatic microwave. Right here to the left, you have your double basin sink. Well, it's really a single sink. Single basin sink is just double wide. And you have your view out to the pool area as well. So this house coming in, you do sit up on a hill as well. And you'll really see that when we go and check this out here in a second, the backyard. So you have your kitchen hood that's integrated, completely hidden on that wall. We have the infamous pot filler there. That countertop continues up onto the backsplash here, which is a very nice touch. And you have what looks to be Thor cooking appliance, basically, or your stainless steel range, 6-burner range, okay? So tons of cabinet space here, guys. Tons of usage here in the kitchen on this island. You have down here, this is where your seating would be for this here particular kitchen layout. So as we back up here, you can see how long that island is. Okay, so you have your immediate cooking area space, and then you could just have a few chairs here under this area right here, okay? Because it's open. Some people may not like the fact that that's the case, but you may want more of that to be seating, but that's kind of how they have that set up, okay? And before I miss it, so if we look here, so we came came through the front door to the left over here, then right to the right, you have a cubby space, or like, not a cubby space, but basically like a jet out of extra space. So you got extra shelving here, extra cabinetry here. This looks to be like some type of wine section or wine rack you could use it for. But you can use this area for pretty much anything. I mean, guys, you got your shelving, and then it has a nice little, its own little color scheme of the brown and the white. All right, you got your corner cabinet right here. I mean, that is really cool. And then you got all of your storage drawers. So you can use this for pretty much anything, but that does sit out from the kitchen to give you even more space. Now you don't have any extra seating space, but you do have tons of counter space in this here kitchen. So as we go work our way back to the other end of the kitchen, you got your glass cabinets up here at the top, and then you got your wine chiller here. And you have things, I think, yeah, this would be your trash. And I love these kitchens to have these multifunctional drawers. I mean, you got this here. I don't know what you would do with that. Maybe you could put charge plates in there or some large plates. This right here would be for your seasonings. So a lot of stuff here, guys, a lot of uses that you have here in this kitchen. So let's keep it moving. You have even more cabinets here. The color scheme works in here as well. It really does. All right, so before we check it outside, this is the garage. You get a 2-car garage here. This is a particular property. I do like the flooring, that looks nice. Very clean in here, it is very clean, it's done well. It just done well. Next, you have your laundry room slash washroom, okay? So, and then this right here looks to be some type of exhaust access that's continuing to go up. I do like this backsplash accent wall. That looks really nice. So you got your washer dryer connections down here. And then you got a dog washing station. All right, that's cool. If your dog's not too big, that'll work. All right. And then this is just another door to access the garage. Okay. So very unique. And this is the back of the laundry room. Very unique layout thus far that we've seen. But I do like the fact that they did use this space to add a little dog washing station or such. And you have your storage above here. And this storage that's a metal storage rack. So it's good for putting those heavy laundry detergent jugs on and not worrying about any flexing. So coming out of there, of course, you're looking straight into the kitchen. But right to the right over here, you have what I would consider your family room or your main entertainment room. So you have this very large fixture up there. You got your fireplace straight ahead there with your mantle. Pretty good sized fireplace too with your black coloring there. It's easy to keep clean. It does look good. Obviously, you could probably mount a TV in there. Not the biggest of main entertainment rooms, I will say, but nonetheless, it does give you a nice private space, kind of removed from the rest of the house a little bit. So we'll take a look at the back. So we'll step out here. There are steps here. So there's 2 sets of these stairs. So you could come out from the kitchen as well, or you can come out of this family room area as we are doing, okay? And this will take you out to part of your 0.72 acres that this home sits on. And down below down there will be the basement access out here to the pool. And as we come out here, so all of this obviously is entertainment area. You know, instead of a deck, you kind of basically have a very large pool deck area. Okay, and that's some of your backyard. Okay, so take a step down here, and this would be your pool. So you do have a full pool area out here. You got your pool slide, climb up and slide down and take a dip. On this hot Georgia day, that does look quite convincing. And as I stated earlier, you do have access to, you basically have a view of the corner of the lot. So the house sits up a little bit on the corner, and that's that view, okay? So we'll take a walk back inside and go ahead and finish our tour. Quite a bit to check out today. So we'll go ahead and make our way back in. What do you guys think so far? Do you think they did a good job with this here particular property? As far as upgrade and everything? Let me know what y'all think. So that would conclude the tour of the first floor. And I'm gonna go ahead and see you guys upstairs. I'll see you up there in a minute. All right, let's check out the upstairs here and see what we're looking like. So we do have a metal handrail here, okay? So we'll go up here. And over to the right, we do have the tray ceiling, and there's a better look at that light fixture and your window design there, okay? So coming upstairs, we'll go ahead and start on the right side. So we're just gonna go straight down here. This will essentially be your bonus room, okay? So you have your ceiling designs up there, your recessed lighting. There's your closet. There's another closet. You do have lighting in this closet, these closets as well. Okay, that's a gaping hole. Oh, that's the laundry room. So this is coming up from the laundry room. Interesting. Okay. But I like these closets that have lights in them. That way you could actually, I feel like you could use them, okay? So once again, you have just multiple closets there. So this would be your bonus room. You do have nice molding up here in the corners as well. Over to the left, excuse the smoke detectors. Over to the left, you have a guest bedroom up here. And then you have your chandelier fixture here. Okay, and you got your closet. Like I said, they do have lights in all of the closets, which is very nice. Decent sized bedrooms, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. And here is the other bedroom right here. You got your recessed lighting. Your closet right over there in the corner. Pretty good sized closet as well, walk-in closet. Okay. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and come out of that room, and this would be your upstairs guest bathroom. So you got your double vanity set up right here. Then you got your full shower tub combo. All right, so coming out of there. Okay, so closet. So that's the closet there. So coming straight through here, you have your primary. So the primary sits off on its own wing of the home, and very large tray ceiling here with your recessed lighting, very bright. You got your bay windows straight ahead right here to let in ample light. Okay, and that looks very nice. You got nice views there as well. Okay, then you're looking at a closet. This would be your primary closet. It is a walk-in closet, but some may find it on the smaller side here for a primary in a house at this here particular price point, which we'll get to here shortly. Okay, so what do y'all think? And then this would be your primary bathroom. So you do have the triple mirror set up here. You don't have a light over that mirror. Seems like they just put it there to kind of just absorb that space. You do got your dual sinks, okay? I do like the tile on the floor. It looks very nice. Very large tub here. Got your neat little fixture over the tub. That's a cool little, like the little shelves above the toilet. The floating shelves, that's nice. Then you got your large shower right here, which is nice, okay? That looks good. I do like that tile. What do you guys think about the tile? I think it looks good. I think it looks good. All right. So that will conclude the upstairs portion of this home. And there is a basement. So let's go down here. We'll check out the basement. And I'll see you guys down there shortly. All right. All right. Into the basement we go. There is no power down here. They do have connections, but there are no lights or whatnot. But there's enough windows down here to provide some visibility. So we come down the stairs immediately to the right. You have a very large area that you could actually finish up or whatnot down here. So down here, we're looking at approximately 1,350 square feet, okay? Over to the left right here was what we saw from up above, where you can just kind of look down into here, and then you have access up to the pool deck. All right. And then straight ahead here, you do have, like, I would essentially call this basically like a half basement to finish out. So you do have that space. Your air handler is located down here as well. So you do have that space if you need it. And you can eventually finish it out. So we have completely toured this home. Let's go upstairs and start talking a little bit of numbers and get our final thoughts. And I'll see y'all up there in a second. All right, guys, so that concludes our tour of this here particular property located out here in Lilburn, Georgia. So what did you guys think? We toured this property from top to bottom. What are your thoughts on the upgrades that they did in here? Home is built in 1994. I had said 97, that is incorrect. So I do want to make that distinction here. So definitely a lot of work has been done in here. There was a few things here and there that could be addressed, but not a lot. A lot has been done here. So before we move on, I would like to say, of course, if you want to know more or you need a private showing, please check the description portion of this video. Give my contact information, and I'll be glad to assist you guys if you're buying, selling, need to know more, and you're ready to become a home buyer, or you got a home of your own that you need to get off of your hands. So with that being said, We're looking at we looked at a 5-bedroom, 3-bath today, 2 stories, 3 if you count the basement. Basement is unfinished. And we're looking at a square footage of 5,544 square feet. So a very sizable home for sure, I would say. But everything in here was tastefully done. Upgrades do look good, and they do not date the house. If I were to put you in this kitchen right now, you would say at least at the latest, maybe 2024 when this house was built. Everything is very well done, very well laid out. You're looking at 0.72 acres is what this house is sitting on. You do have a pool out back with a slide feature. You have a lot of space around that pool to be able to do what you want to do as well. So definitely a lot of opportunity to do, to add back there and to entertain as well. You got 2 access points to that pool. Speaking of access or passive egress, right? Something that this house does have that may scream 94 a little bit to me is the one-way hallway to get into the main living space and out of the main living space. The only 2 rooms you can access coming into this home is that office on the left, and then that living room / office 2 on the right, and then you come, and of course the stairs, and then you come into the main living space. Now, to some that may not be a problem, to some that may be a huge issue, all right, because that's kind of a layout deal, okay? But nonetheless, how much do you guys think they want for this here property? What are you guys thinking? With all these upgrades, what would you say? So we're looking at a list price of $829,900, okay? That's what they're asking for this here particular property. Original list price is $900,000. So they did come down off of that, and this home's been on the market for 152 days. So it's a part of the 150 plus club, okay? So as always, we like to figure out why this home is still on the market, okay? You're sitting up on a hill, you got great views, and they did go through here and do a ton of work. But is that enough to bring in the right buyer? We'll see. It's been sitting on the market for 150 plus days. Let's see where it goes. So without further ado, it's being Favorite Bearded Agent. And as always, guys, thank you guys for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I want to know your thoughts to help get this home moved, okay? And as always, I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.